This is Mburra.sports coming out with another video here. Have these NBA playoffs proven once again that LeBron James is the real MVP? I'm going to break that down for you, and I'm going to give you my take, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. So let's jump right in. So we had this past MVP race was mainly between James Harden and Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook averaging the triple-double, and James Harden elevating his Houston Rockets to the 3rd seed. You also had LeBron James putting up great numbers too and being efficient. And you had Kawhi just being awesome on the defensive end. You had great contenders this year. So, my take, these NBA playoffs have definitely once again proven that LeBron James is the MVP. They have. I mean, LeBron James is super efficient this year. 55%, and his field goal percentage is unbelievable. 55%, and it's sustained. And I'm going to tell you about the other candidates, what they did well, and then a reason why I don't think they were the MVP. Mr. Triple-Double, Russell Westbrook, who averaged a triple-double, but he was inefficient, shooting 42%, which only dropped in the playoffs. And his three-point percentage went from 34 to 26. And then in the fourth quarter of those games, he was just shooting and throwing up bricks, and it was almost like he had no self-control. That is my big knock on him. He's a little too dynamic for his own good. He's dynamic and he doesn't elevate his teammates. He kind of tires them out. I mean, Steven Adams was a breakout star last year. We were all shouting to the moon to that, and then we all considered Victor Oladipo an upgrade over Dion Waiters. And losing KD shouldn't have set him back that far. Just Westbrook, dynamic, a little tiring, and definitely a top 3-point guard in this league. And he was eliminated in the first round. And he's also more of a regular season star. And James Harden, the other front runner, he had a great season. It was mostly on elevating. He stepped up and elevated the Houston Rockets. He did benefit from the D'Antoni system. Field goal percentage went down in the playoffs. He was okay in OKC, and he was not good against San Antonio. He was not good in San Antonio. He was eliminated in the second round. He's tired and he just fell away. He's more of a regular season star. And he coughed up the ball way too much. And then you got Kawhi Leonard, the best defender in the game for sure. Not a better two-way player than LeBron. I'll get into that with another video later on. I mean, Kawhi Leonard, he's efficient, 52%, and I like him, and he's really good. But he's just not nearly on the same offensive level as LeBron. Because a great night for Kawhi, where we all clamor on him and say, oh, what amazing job for Kawhi, is what LeBron averages. And also, the Spurs are 8-1 without him. The Spurs can win without him. They're more system than player. So LeBron James, he is efficient, 55% field goal percentage, 28, 9, and 9 coasting. He's gone from 28 points to 34 points. He's elevated his game in the playoffs. He's 8-0, dominating everybody. He is the real MVP, and these playoffs have proved it. And now here are my MVP top 5 rankings for the season. At 1, I've got LeBron. At 2, I've got Harden. 3, I've got Westbrook. 4, I've got Kawhi. And 5, I've got Isaiah Thomas. I've got Isaiah Thomas up there because he had an amazing season. He was the reason the Celtics had the success they had, along with Brad Stevens. But, I mean, he had a better field goal percentage than Harden and Russell Westbrook. And he averaged 28 points. It's only gone up. He's a great player. So I put him number 5. Has these playoffs proven that LeBron James is once again the MVP? Yes, they have. LeBron James is the MVP. He's the best player in this league by a mile. Russell Westbrook had the triple-double, but was not efficient in his shooting. His field goal percentage was not good. Harden, regular season star, and coughed up the ball way too much. Kawhi, the Spurs can win without him. LeBron James is their MVP. He is. The Cavs were 0-8 without him, and they were blown out in most of those games. This is Mburra.sports. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Mburra.sports. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like. And make sure to comment what your thoughts are. This is Mburra.sports.